What if the next Samsung phone that's supposed to save you money actually feels like a flagship in disguise? The Galaxy S25 FE just leaked online, and trust me, this one isn't just another recycled release. In fact, the leaks reveal some upgrades that even the regular S25 series might be jealous of. And the craziest part, some of the details were never meant to be public yet. They slipped out because a retailer accidentally hit publish. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. If you're new, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss more exciting updates like this. Now, let's dive in because what's inside this phone might surprise you. So first off, the listing didn't just tease specs. It showed off the phone itself. And yes, it looks sleek, but here's the twist. The body is slimmer, lighter, and still somehow packs a bigger battery. Normally, when companies shave down weight, they cut corners on power. But here, Samsung managed to fit in a 900 mAh cell, which is bigger than last year's, while dropping the weight by almost 20 grams. That's rare. And it gets better. Charging speed finally jumps to 45 watts. That's nearly double what the S24 FE offered. Imagine going from 0 to a day's worth of juice in less than half an hour. That's the kind of everyday difference you actually feel. Now, let's talk cameras, because this is where people get picky. On paper, it's still a triple lens setup, 50 megapixel main with OIS, a 12MP ultrawide, and an 8MP telephoto with 3x zoom. But the real upgrade is in the selfie department. Samsung quietly bumped it to 12MP, the same as the standard S25 series. That means sharper selfies, cleaner video calls, and better low light shots. If you've been annoyed by soft front camera quality before, this one could finally fix that. Here's another detail that got buried in the leak. The fingerprint sensor is no longer optical. It's now ultrasonic, which is not just faster, but also way harder to spoof. That's the kind of premium feature you'd expect only in Samsung's top-end devices. Seeing it on an FE model is a big deal. Performance-wise, we're looking at the Exynos 2400 chip paired with up to 12 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage. That's the same engine running inside Samsung's latest foldables, so it's more than capable of handling multitasking, gaming, and heavy apps without stutter. And with One UI 8 based on Android 16 right out of the box, plus Samsung's promise of 7 years of major updates, this thing is built to last. Honestly, most Android phones don't even come close to that kind of future-proofing. But of course, there's the elephant in the room: the price. The leak listed the base model at $789.99, roughly $918 if you convert it straight. That's a lot for a fan edition. But before you panic, keep in mind European prices always include taxes. Realistically, the US price could land closer to $699 or $799. And if Samsung plays its cards right, they might even pull the same trick as last year, keeping the 128 GB variant lower while charging more for 256 GB. That would make it competitive again, especially with all these upgrades. Design-wise, the leaked image showed a navy blue model, but word is we'll see at least 3 or 4 colorways at launch, including a clean white and a lighter blue. Combine that with the Gorilla Glass Victus Plus protection, IP68 water resistance, and Armor aluminum frame, and suddenly you're holding a phone that doesn't just feel like mid-range. It feels premium. And here's the kicker. Samsung is expected to unveil it at IFA 2025 in just days. If that happens, the S25 FE could be one of the earliest FE launches we've seen in years. Which raises the big question, will Samsung position this as the true budget flagship, or will the pricing push it dangerously close to the regular S25? Either way, the leaks already tell us one thing: the Galaxy S25 FE isn't cutting corners this time. It's slimmer, faster, lighter, stronger, and better equipped than most people expected. And if Samsung gets the pricing right, this could be the most exciting FE we've had in years.